Good afternoon, Desert Bounty 7 here, working on the Gabion today, the outhouse. I'll give you a little rundown here of what we got going on. Working with this rolled up cage material, it's not that fun. So we've come up with an idea of how to hold it into square, and as we build it, we'll make it as, the same distance as we can. I cut these boards to hold the wire at this distance while we made the bends in this 9 gauge. We're using some pretty heavy stuff here. That was a mistake on my part. The wire they had available, I found that spool and I thought, well, if this is all they got, I'm going to grab it. Well, I found some thinner stuff that's going to work better for like tying the corners and end caps on and stuff like that. But for the time being, we're going to use up this 9 gauge galvanized. And this board here is going to come out, and I'm going to double up the corners here with 2x4s, two 2x4s to make a, 4x4. And these bracings will come off eventually. I'll take all that off. And the objective here is once we get her filled up, I'm going to be dropping some 2x4s inside the rocks at about this level. And that'll give me some attachment for the inside, some wood to grab. And the corners here will also act as that too, something for me to grab. This is all going to come off here. This piece will come off. And once we get it all square and we get it to the thickness that we want with the wires and the boards, then we'll start filling it with rocks. It's going to be a little wavy, but that's okay. It's that rustic Gabion look. I didn't have the panels, so I opted to go with the wire. They didn't have any panels. The place I was at, a couple places I looked. And besides, this stuff is cheaper. So, plus, we're going to make it work. And then when we're done filling it up and getting the walls all as plumb and square and level as we can, we're going to caliche. We're going to classify the material with that classifier over there. We're going to harvest juniper bark and some of the lowland grasses. Now that it's dormant, we can trim that and use that. And we're going to use that in our mud compound when we go to coat everything. And you might be wondering what I'm going to do for a roof on this. Well, we'll get about halfway up here. I'm going to sink a 4x4 right here in the middle, and that's what I'll use to tie the top together from the two corners. And I'll do the same thing with 4x4 stock. Probably the inside of this corner right here. This will all get removed. This is just holding it here to give us some form while we're working to start with the back wall, get everything wired and as straight as we can, and then we'll pull all these here into square and level with the right distance between them to make sure we're the same thickness in the walls all the way around. You can see we'll be putting wires and boards in there to hold it all square for us. Similar to what we have here, we'll pull it into square as we're working on it. And I'll put wires all the way across the middle, maybe a couple of spots just to hold the wire together while we put it together. So that's what we got going on so far. Check back with me, I don't know, a couple hours. Here, let me flip this around. Couple hours. We got a lot of rocks to move, but that's okay. We have a lot of rocks to move. We don't have to dig them up. We don't have to order them. They're just scattered. All we have to do is collect them, bring them over here, drop them in the Gabion baskets. So that's it for now. Tune in later. Desert Bounty 7 here. Like and subscribe, share. Thank you.